Hello guys, my name's John. This is Mainly Everything. I was thinking of some videos to do, and this one kind of caught my interest to do because I haven't seen. I didn't do any research on YouTube about it, but I haven't really seen anything in my feed pop up about something like this. So we're just gonna talk about tiny baby, itty bitty baby tools. I think small tools definitely have a place, and they're very beneficial in some situations, and in other situations I feel like a lot of the time they're undersized and can be can become useless and more of an artifact, or kind of like a just something cool to look at rather than to use. I'm more focused on stuff that you're able to use. I don't really like the um, stuff that you buy just for the looks of it. So we're gonna start here. I have a few things, and we're just gonna go through them. My favorite small tools. Now, I'm going to get the first one out of the way because you are already going to know what it is. This guy, this PB Swiss stubby. I guess just stubby screwdrivers in general, but this guy's my favorite. Love it. Um, just amazing. Yeah, just really super good. Next one is this little Klein precision electronics screwdriver. This is the smaller one. It doesn't have. They make one with a bunch of bits in it too. Um, this one just has a Phillips and a flat. It has a Phillips 00, a flat 3/32, and a Phillips 0 and a 1/8 slotted right here. It can hold it at different lengths, which is cool. You can hold it here, or you can put it right all the way down like that. And this little yellow plastic sleeve goes up, and it can cover it. If you want to throw it in your pocket or something, you don't have to be worried about stabbing yourself with a little tiny baby slotted. Back is a spinner. Again, it has a pocket clip right here. And yeah, kind of this Klein standard rubber here and just plastic. But works really well. I do like it. Next one's this Ridgid cutter. So Ridgid does make a smaller one than this, but this one is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love this thing. Um, this one, it cuts from quarter to inch and an eighth, and it just really works well. The smaller one has that instead of this shape of a spinner, it has that circular spinner, and I really dislike the circular spinners. I have a Irwin one right here that I can show you what I mean. That circular spinner, I don't like these. They just, you don't get enough grip on them when you're cutting to tighten them up, I don't think. But this guy is just super nice. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite cutters. I have a lot of bigger ones too, and sometimes those bigger ones like to slip on me. This thing has, I don't think, ever slipped on me. So it just works super well. Put these over here. Next is these guys. These little Engineer PZ57s. They're a screw extraction plier. They just are super tiny. You can get into little tiny screws. I know this is kind of a bigger area, but you can spin things like this little Torx, and they just work well. It's pretty much just a small Knipex twin grip. Just works super well, honestly. Well designed. Engineer stuff's nice. Next, I'm gonna have to go with a 1/4 inch bit ratchet. One of these guys are the Wera ones. Again, feel is my favorite, so I included it in this one. Super nice to have. Awesome to use. Just works super well. Next is, so I guess this isn't necessarily tiny, but compared to other picks that I have, it is kind of small. This PB Swiss pick, just, I love it. The knurling and stuff, it just makes it so much nicer to use. I have a set of Craftsman ones, and I use this all the time compared to those Craftsman ones. And then last is going to be something like this little 9-foot tape. They're not. When I first bought it, I thought it was they're kind of gimmicky. They're not gimmicky at all. It does have a decent pocket clip on it, but one of the best things for this thing, I think, is measuring pipe. If you need to be really, really exact, because it literally can lay perfectly flat on pipe, and they're super bendy, and you can mark just right where you need to mark. But compared to like a 25-footer, that's a lot bigger. You know what I mean? And it just works well. It's a nice tape. Lock works good. Retracts well. Yeah, just a nice tape. So I wanted to talk also, while we're here, about some of the smaller stuff that isn't too useful. Like these guys right here. I know I've talked about this in the past, but I feel like these aren't useful. The size above these is starting to become a tiny bit useful. Maybe if you do really tiny stuff and you just need a tiny plier, but I still think there's probably better options out there than this thing. For how much you pay for it, it's what, like $40 for this thing or $30 for this thing? It's not even close to worth it. I don't know. They make a plier wrench too on this size, and it's just really, they're not useful. I know I've seen a couple videos of people using them for certain things, like you can open an oxygen bottle or something right here. But I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I guess, yeah, you'd have to be doing some tiny stuff. You need something kind of precise, but if you need something precise, I really don't think this, big face is really beneficial to your case. But anyway, here's all the stuff here. Thank you so much for watching. Kind of a different video, I know. But anyways, love you guys. Bye-bye.